Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Maths with Mel. In today's video we're going to be looking at measuring. So we're going to be looking at Key Stage 1, which is reception year 1, year 2, and we're also going to be stretching it over to some parts of Key Stage 2, which is year 3, year 4, year 5 and year 6. So in this lesson we're going to be looking at measuring scissors, and our key words would be long, short, and when we're comparing lengths we're going to be looking at the key words, which are longer than, shorter than, longest and shortest. The key units that we're going to be focusing on in this lesson are 1 centimetre and millimetres. So you need to get your child to identify that 1 centimetre equals 10 millimetres. The tools that we're going to be using in this lesson are the 3 pair of scissors, blue pair, a black pair and an orange pair. We're also going to be using a 30 centimetre ruler. I'm going to get my 3 older children who are the age of 3, 5 and 10, and we're going to do a mixability lesson based on measuring, and I'll still be asking key questions targeted to their ability. So prior to beginning the lesson, we did a starter activity which was practicing 10 times table. You can get your child to practice their 10 times table by either asking them the questions or by giving them a computer task that's based on 10 times table, or by giving them a worksheet based on them practicing their times table. So for my daughter, who is in year 1, she did an activity online, IXL, which she practiced her 10 times table on there. My son knows all of these 10 times table because he's in year 5, so what I did with him was just randomly asked him long multiplication questions, and that's what he practiced prior to this lesson. And the 3-year-old, prior to this lesson, I got her to count from 1 to 30 and then got her to add simple addition questions like 2 plus 3, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 2 and 2 plus 5, for example, and that's what she did prior to this lesson. So part 1 of this lesson was focusing on prior knowledge, which I tailor-made to each child's ability. The second part of the lesson was us obviously exploring lengths through measuring pairs of scissors, but also identifying the key words and the key units that we used in measuring the lengths. And the third part of the lesson was just practicing the skills that we've learned through a tailor-made task according to each child's ability. Let's go ahead and get into the video. In today's lesson, we are going to look at measuring. We're here with
Zaya,
Gabriel,
and Rose.
and Ariana Rose. So I'm here with the 3 kids. We're going to do a lesson on measuring lengths, heights and distances. So the first part of our lesson, we're going to look at different lengths, and we're going to use special words to describe lengths, heights and distances. So some of the words that we can use to describe how the length of a pair of scissors is. How can we describe this pair of scissors? What can we use? Go on, Desire.
Say, that is longest.
That is, well, you can say longest, or we can say that is a long
scissors.
That's a long pair of scissors. What other word can we use? If I was to put this scissors here,
That's tiny.
tiny.
That's
This one's tiny. But what word can we use, Ariana Rose? It is starts with an S. Shorter. So this pair of orange scissors is shorter than this pair of scissors, the black pair of scissors. What other words can we use?
if you add in the third pair of scissors,
So if we put in the third pair of scissors, we
you
can
can say
that
that,
no, one at a time.
the black one is longer than the blue and orange, meaning that the black one is longest. The blue pair of scissors, they're longer than the orange one but shorter than the black, and the orange one is shorter than the black and the blue, and is the shortest.
Thank you, Gabriel. So, Ariana Rose, Which one is the longest pair of scissors?
This one.
And which one's the shortest pair of scissors?
This one.
Nazaya, what is longer than the blue pair of scissors?
That one.
What colour is that one?
Black.
So the black one is longer than the blue pair of scissors. Ariana Rose, which one is shorter than the blue pair of scissors? Oh, well done. The orange pair of scissors are shorter than the blue pair of scissors. Okay, so this part of the lesson is just emphasizing on the key words, which are long, short, longer, shorter, longest, and shortest. So, which describes lengths, and in our case, we're describing lengths of pair of scissors. All right, Gabriel.
Yes, Mum?
We have some measuring tools here. So we've got a ruler.
Yeah.
We have a tape measurer.
Yeah.
And we've got another tape measurer as well. Which I'm going to put here.
There's
three different measuring tools that we can use to measure the scissors. Now, Gabriel, which one do you think would be the most appropriate measuring tool to measure these scissors?
I would say this kind of ruler.
Excellent, thank you. So we've got the ruler. Yeah, so we're going to use the ruler. So let's move these for here for now. So, Nazaya, in the ruler, can you measure for me? Now, before we do any measuring, this is a what kind of ruler? How many centimeters in this ruler?
100.
Nope.
Gabriel?
30 centimeters.
So this is a 30 centimeter ruler. Yes, it's a 30 centimeter ruler. So Gabriel, how many millimeters are in here?
300.
300. So, Nazaya, can you see? There's 1 centimeter. Can you see?
Yeah.
And in every 1 centimeter, there is 10 millimeters.
Milliliters.
Yeah, so millimeters. So say it.
Milliliters.
Millimeters. Say millimeters.
Millimeters.
I'm going to say millimeters.
Millimeters.
So for every 1 centimeter, we have 10 millimeters. Can you see the small little millimeters?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 centimeter, which is there. Yes. 1 centimeter is there. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So which one's bigger, the centimeter or the millimeter, Nazaya?
Millimeter.
Look.
Centimeter.
Centimeter. The centimeter is bigger than the millimeters. Can you see how small the millimeters are? Can you see them? Look. You see how small the millimeters are? They're very, very tiny.
Look at that.
And there's 10 of them in 1 centimeter. Yes?
There's 100 of these.
All right. So in 10 centimeters, there'll be
100.
100. So how do you know there'll be 100, Nazara? What can we do? We can use our 10 times table. So we'll go. So this is 10 centimeters here. Yes. And we're going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So in 10 centimeters, there's 100 what?
Millimeters.
Millimeters. Do you understand that? Yes?
Yeah.
So now my question. So you've done it up to 10 centimeters. My question was, how many millimeters are there in 5 centimeters? So you need to count up in how many? Say it.
5 millimeters.
Yeah, but how many 10 millimeters? So we're going to go how many millimeters? 10.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
50. Stop at 50. Yeah? All right. Nazaya, what's 5 times 10?
5.
No. Sorry. What's 5 times 10?
5 times 10 is 50.
What's 8 times 10?
80.
80. So if we've got 8 centimeters and we want to work out how many millimeters are in there, what are we going to count up in?
5.
in
10.
in tens. Gabriel, why are we counting in tens?
Because there's 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter.
Nazaya, why are we counting in tens?
And it's 1 millimeter.
No, there's 10 centimeters. No, there's
10 millimeters in 1 centimeter.
so there's 10.
Milliliters in 1 centimeter.
Nazaya, there's 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. Yes? So, if I ask you to find out how many millimeters in a centimeter, you need to do the 10 times table. Yes?
Yeah.
Do you understand now? Okay, so in 2 centimeters, how many millimeters are there? Say it.
20.
20. Excellent. In 8 centimeters, how many millimeters are there?
80.
80. So we're going to use the ruler to measure these scissors. Nazaya, can we measure this? So if I measure this one, how many centimeters would it be?
40.
14 centimeters. How many millimeters are there, Gabriel?
140 millimeters.
140 millimeters. Yes? Nazaya, what does that read?
80.
18 what?
18
Is it centimeters or millimeters?
centimeters.
Well done, centimeters. And Gabriel, how many Nazaya, do you want to try how many millimeters are in here?
Yeah, 180.
180. Well done. So you did 18 times?
80 times 10.
18 times 10. Well done. Okay, the biggest ruler.
I knew it.
So the biggest ruler measures about 26.
26.
Is it 26 and a half? It looks like 26 and a half.
Okay, but it rounded should be 26.
Wait, 26, you're right.
Yeah, 26.
26. So, 26. How many millimeters is that?
Me.
You've gone.
Have a go.
100.
Not sure. Gabriel, what do you think?
260 millimeters.
260 millimeters. Yes?
That's hard.
That's hard, isn't it? But you got it's just the same as 26 times 10. Yeah?
That's hard.
26 times 10. But we'll get there. Thank you again for tuning in to Maths with Mel. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give us a like button, and I'll see you again soon.